Namaskaram. This is the second video where we learn to read and write the vowels of the Devanagari alphabet. If you have not watched the first video, please make sure that you watch these videos in a sequence. Let us get started with the ninth vowel of the Devanagari alphabet, which is R. So there are some sounds, some vowels of Sanskrit which do not intuitively sound as vowels. They sound like consonants, like L, R. So this R sound and R sound might not be, at the first glance, you might not feel that they are vowels, but they are vowels of Sanskrit language. So please make sure that when you practice them, you're conscious that what you're practicing are the vowels of the language. The next vowel, the ninth vowel, is R. It is written like this. Slowly first. L. One more time. L. You can increase the speed once you get comfortable with it. L. The next vowel is the longer version of it, the Dirgha form of the Hrasva R, which is L. It is written like this. L. 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 The next vowel is A. A. The thing here is A in Sanskrit is a long vowel. There are shorter versions of it, which is A, in other regional languages of Bharat, and they use them extensively. But in Sanskrit, based on Panini's system of grammar, the shorter version, it does exist in the Devanagari alphabet as well, but in the language, the shorter version A is never used, and it's used in Vedic literature. There are three variations in Vedic literature. There is a extra long version as well. But in the literary usage of Sanskrit, only one form of A is present, which is two matra kalas or two blinks of an eye, which is the Dirgha version, which is the one we are practicing right now, which is A. The next vowel is I. Slowly first. If you wish to, you can also notice the itrans and IAST version so that native English speakers find it a little more easy to follow along. The next vowel is I. I. The next vowel is O. Once again, O. This too is of two matra kalas or two blinks of an eye. All the hrasva sounds or the short vowels are of a duration of one matra kala, which is one blink of an eye. A, E, E. All of these short vowels or hrasva vowels take one blink of an eye or one matra kala duration to utter. All the dirgha swaras, the long vowels, take two matra kalas or two blinks of an eye. They are A, which takes two blinks of an eye. And the longer version of E, which is E. The longer version of U, which is U, are all Dirgha vowels. For A, I, and for A and O, there are shorter versions in regional languages. That is all I wanted you to be aware of, because going forward we'll also be learning the letters of the Malayalam alphabet and Gujarati alphabet and Bengali alphabet, all of which have these shorter vowels, shorter versions of some of the vowels which are not found in Sanskrit literature. That is because Panini, when he systematized these the letters of the alphabet, he saw that most of the literature, the words employ only the longer versions of certain sounds, and he removed them from his system of grammar. He removed the shorter versions from the system of grammar. So O, which we are practicing right now, is also a Dirgha swara, which is of two matra kalas. There is no O in Sanskrit. Even if it is present, but we'll not be practicing them because it's not used in language as much. This is time. O. The next vowel is Ao. This too is a long vowel or a dirgha swara. One more time. Ao. Make sure once again that you pay as much attention to each and every curve of the letter as you write them. I'll be doing this myself when I'm practicing the letters of the alphabet that I'm not aware of, because I know the Devanagari alphabet, I might be not paying as much attention as I must be, but let me try. This is Ao. The last two are and Aha. Is written like this. There's a dot on top. Once more. This is A with a dot on top. This becomes One more time. With as much attention as you can muster. And the last one is Aha, which is A with a visarga. These two dots, one below the other, is a visarga or an expulsion of air, which is Aha. Aha. One more time. Aha. In the next few videos, we'll be practicing the consonants, and then we'll be practicing the combinations of both consonants and vowels, all the different possible permutations and combinations of them. And then we'll slowly practice these letters with a few simple lines of poetry that we'll take up. And then that is how we'll be practicing the letters, reading and writing the letters of the Devanagari alphabet and becoming fluent with it. See you in the next video. Namaskaram.